Hey guys, my name is Katie McCreary and I am from the Forge Foundation. We wanted to give you a quick update about what has been going on with Forge since we received the last award from 100 Women. As you can imagine, a few weeks, maybe a month or so after we received the award, COVID started. A lot of the plans that we had for the award look different now. So we are trying our best to figure out how to navigate these new COVID waters. But we are very excited. There are 189 second-year completers for the career technical programs in Lowndes County and at McKellar. We were able to award 189 children a $25 gift certificate to any of the Eat With Us restaurants. To celebrate them being second-year completers. That's a big deal. They put in a lot of time and work, and we normally do a very special ceremony for them to show them how much we value skilled trades, and so their parents can see how much our community values skilled trades as well. We did that last year. It was a really big deal. We had some incredible stories from parents about the impact that Forge and skilled trades had on their kids. So we wanted to make sure these kids were honored and that they didn't slip through the cracks and that they still knew how important they were to our community. So we worked with Eat With Us. We wanted to support a local business as well, especially a restaurant business during this time. So we were able to send a written note to those 189 kids with the $25 gift card to enable them to have a special night out with their family or someone special in their life to commend their completion of the 2 years in the CTE programs. So of course we used a good portion of the award money for that. We are also still offering the OSHA 10 classes to the children at Lowndes County and McKellar. We've had, I think, 4 completers now at McKellar. We're really excited about that program. McKellar's pushing that program for us, and we're very excited about that. That makes the kids that get that certification much more marketable in the job market here. So some of the funds went to those classes as well, and we're continuing to offer those classes. We just think that's a really valuable thing those kids can do, and they can do it right now online during some of our COVID downtime. A lot of the other things that we had planned to use the funds for were canceled. The Mississippi State iBuild camp, where a lot of our students from Lowndes County were going, that canceled. The girls construction camp at Auburn University, that canceled. So a lot of our ideas, we've kind of had to change routes. So what we're kind of thinking about now is spending a lot of time doing Zoom classes, maybe, with the students when school starts back, when we see how school starts back. As you can imagine, the career technical programs are going to be a whole new kind of hurdle because they're hands-on and they use the same tools. And you really can't build anything or be a mechanic on anything or work in industrial maintenance or welding without touching things, and multiple students need to touch multiple things. So these are all new types of hurdles. So we are trying hard to work with the teachers and the school districts, and we're really kind of in a holding pattern until we see what the school districts decide on how to return. But one of our main goals is to continue working on soft skills with the kids. Because what we are seeing in our community is that those kids are going to have a problem they haven't faced before. Our community job market is going to be flooded with people who are more highly skilled because they've been laid off from a job. So these kids are going to have to fight against someone older and more skilled to get a job. And here we are upside down from where we were 6 months ago when there was not an older skilled person in our job pool for us to pull from. So there's a lot of new hurdles, but we just want to give you guys an update. Thank you very much for the award. We know that the kids have really enjoyed getting those gift cards in the mail and spending time with their family and celebrating their efforts and learning skilled trades. And we're going to continue to do our best to make sure that these kids become marketable and that they succeed. And I hope that in 3 more months, we can give you a better update about what we'll use the remainder of the funds for. We have a lot of good ideas. We just kind of, like I said, are in a holding pattern to see how education looks in the fall, so we can see where the money can best be used. But we'll be happy to send you another update when we kind of figure out which direction we're headed. Thanks so much. Hope you guys have a great night.
Hi, my name is Glenda Buckhalter, Director of Building Bridges of Hope Foundation. We are a nonprofit organization here in Columbus. We have been serving the citizens' needs here for the past 6 years. But I want to say thank you so much for choosing us to be one of your finalists. You could have chosen any great organization here because they are all doing great work, and we're eternally grateful that we are one of the finalists. We collaborate with many of these organizations, and we understand the need for funding. It is very paramount, especially in times like this. When COVID-19 hit, we took our resources and we went out and we helped the senior citizens of our community. They called because they were afraid to go out, and so we went out and got those essential needs for them. We also worked with the W students. There were 125 of them left on campus and couldn't get home, so we provided food bags for them twice before they were able to get back to their families. During this time, it has been very difficult. There have been people that have been out of their jobs, so whenever they called and whatever the needs were, we tried our best to assist them. What we're doing right now, we have started a program that will help students when they come home from school to make sure that their lights are on. In the city of Columbus, there are 900 citizens' lights that are turned off every month. And when our children return to school, we don't want them to return home to the dark. We want to make sure that they're able to get their homework, that they're able to study, that they're able to take a bath with the lights on. And so how this program would work, if a person comes in and they have children in the school district and they have a portion of the money, we want to have the funds available to help them with the rest of the money to keep those utilities on, because it's paramount that our children go and they get a good education. So that's why we really need funds to help the citizens keep their lights on. And thank you again for choosing Building Bridges of Hope for one of your finalists.
Hello, my name is Rhonda Sanders. I have been serving the people here in Columbus and Lowndes County for over 24 years. I am aware of the issues that impact the quality of life in our community. The Community Benefit Committee has 3 top programs. We assist law enforcement and their families. We have the Good Night, Sleep Tight Bed for Children's program and the Christmas Bike program. We assist our law enforcement officers and their families by raising funds for healthcare crises and natural disasters. Our Good Night Sleep program is for children when police officers go out on calls such as domestic violence and simple assault. They identify the kids and we purchase them beds to sleep in. Research show that good Quality sleep is related to behavior and cognitive development as early as preschool. The Benefit Committee also has a program called Christmas Bikes. Imagine being a 6-year-old and never receiving a new bike for Christmas. We've purchased 300 bikes for the last 5 years for families in need for Christmas. Our newest program is incarcerated dads, fathers. You know and I know how important it is to have a relationship with your children. Well, for incarcerated fathers, it's difficult. For the last 2 years, we have purchased 25 bikes and donated to the fathers who, on visitation, they are able to give their sons and daughters Christmas gifts. If we are awarded this money, we will expand and continue the programs and more. Thank you. Have a blessed day.
I'm Ann Sparkman, representing Loaves and Fishes. Loaves and Fishes Community Soup Kitchen was formed in August 2008 to diminish hunger in our community through the compassion of Christ. We are composed of many volunteer groups, including churches, civic organizations, banks, among others. We provide lunch meals almost every day, Monday through Friday, each month. For the past several years, we've served approximately 25,000 meals per year to people in need, including men, women, children, the elderly, and the disabled. We are totally dependent on donations from our volunteer groups and the public to provide for the space and expenses incurred to be able to offer these services and food to those in need. Our kitchen offers a safe environment, comfortable environment where those coming for help receive not only food but respect and a friendly smile from those who serve them. We appreciate the opportunity to be considered for the 100+ Women Who Care Impact Award. Loaves and Fishes Community Soup Kitchen asks for your vote.